Hi, I'm Doug McKinlay for Adorama TV. I'm here at Photo London at Somerset House in central London, an event that puts gallery owners and photographers at the forefront of the visual arts.
My name is Szmulewicz. I'm the owner of Gallery 51 and 51-2. We're based in Belgium, Antwerp, and we are now celebrating the 17th year of the gallery. And we've been showing photography for 14 years, and for the last 3 years we opened our program to works on paper. So we do dialogues between photography and works on paper, meaning drawings, collages.
So you got a real mixed media thing going on now, right?
Yeah.
And how successful has that been for you?
Well, it's great, and I think it was a logical evolution to do. There are many crossover between photography and other mediums, and many photographers started as painters that becomes photographers. So it's a logical thing to do.
Cartier-Bresson, right?
Yeah, for example.
So what do you expect to get out of the Photo London event?
Well, Photo London event is I think, a great event. We've been doing it for 3 years now. And like every fair, we're hoping to meet new people, new curators, new clients, and to show what we're doing. So it's, we need exposure, and this is why we're here. And I think London has a big potential.
Fantastic.
So let's see. As long as you do good stuff, I mean, the market is definitely not dead. I mean, we have in Europe, we have plenty of academies where people are graduated, for photography and as a painter and other mediums. So I think that the market will be dead. I mean, we don't have every year very good or excellent photographers who comes out or that graduate. Mm-hmm. But if you come out with new, fresh work, something interesting, there is always place for anybody.
So a young person coming in, what would be the one thing you'd advise them to do?
That's very difficult, because it's very difficult to get into the market, and there is no rule to get into the market. So there's a lot of factors, and you need, timing is actually, the most important thing. To be there, that the gallery see your work, that he has some time to show your work. But it's very difficult. I must admit that it's very difficult to...
Well, it's difficult in my end of the market as well. It's the same kind of thing. You're never going to find, in the wanted pages, editorial photographer. It's a lot of graft, it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of years. And I'm sure it's the same in your world.
It's the same thing, and we received, I don't know how many thousands of portfolio during the years, but I do the math, and there is probably nothing that was good in those portfolios. But then again, I do represent younger artists, and every time that I met one of those artists, it was by coincidence. I met him on the street, or I met him through another friend or another colleague. So it's difficult, and there is no rule.
So there you have it, right from Roger's mouth. It's difficult. Stick with it, and maybe you'll get lucky.
And be patient.
That's what I say, the 2 Ps. Perseverance and patience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for talking to me.
All right. Thank you very much.
My name is Martijn van Pieterson. I am from Basho Gallery from Antwerp, and we specialize in Japanese photography.
Japanese photography?
That's right, yes. So we only work with Japanese artists or with artists, non-Japanese artists that have worked in Japan or very much inspired by Japan.
So why that sort of niche in the market?
Well, it's very much a personal taste. So we've been, before we opened our gallery, we were collecting. And within our collection, we had a big sort of part, Japanese art, Japanese photography. And when we decided to open a gallery, that is what we wanted to focus on.
Is it all contemporary photography? Or?
No. We have a collection of vintage and older photography, as well as we work with contemporary artists from Japan, and which you find here in our booth today. It's the third time. We started out in the basement, which we were in the discovery section at that time. Last year we were in the tent, in the pavilion. but we felt we wanted a little bit more intimate space, and we asked for a place here on the first floor. Which
and so far, successful? Or?
yeah, we're very, very pleased. I mean, we like the space a lot. It's quite nice and relaxed, and this is what we are all about. So,
what does something like Photo London do for a gallery?
well, obviously it's a platform to showcase, you know, the best of your artists that you work with or your collection. I mean, the whole of the photography community from Europe and from further afar is here for these few days. So it's a really important opportunity to show what you're about. And obviously, you know, the works are for sale as well. So you hope you'll be successful in that sense. But you know, put the gallery and the artist on the map is a main.
So the people who are coming through your space in the show, are they primarily from other galleries or collectors, or is it the general public?
Well, I think it's a mix, really. You know, so today obviously is a VIP day, so you'll have a lot of people who are active collectors or are involved in the world of photography. And over the coming days, we'll find the general public as well as people who are looking for something nice above the couch and or the fireplace, and people are genuine collectors still.
Fantastic. Well, that's really great. Thanks, Martin. Thanks for joining us here on Adorama TV. Okay. So, Adelie, nice to have you here on our show. Can you tell us a little bit about your gallery?
About my gallery? We are French, actually. Our gallery is 10 years old, and we are based in Paris, near the Place des Vosges in the Marais. We represent many generation of photographers. We start with William Klein, Marc Ribot, Elliot Erwitt, so many master of photography, and we have also a lot of contemporary photographers. Like we have around us, Yves Marchand, Romain Meff, Alexander Gronsky. The goal of each photographer is to explain to something, you know, to have a story. So we build the gallery with this goal to explain something, to tell something about something, testimony, a documentary. So that's why we have a lot of photographers who did street photography.
And you were telling me earlier that this is your third time at this event.
Yeah.
Has it changed at all since you first started coming?
Yes, I think yes, a lot, of course, as many fair. I think English people or English market is very interested by contemporary photography, maybe colors and landscape, you know. So we make the choice to present some young photographer here, not vintage or too classical, you know, photographer.
And what do you expect to get out of this event? What's your sort of goal for being here?
The goal is maybe it's to be to London. You know, we are in Paris, so it's important to be in London. And we did the same choice with IPad in New York. So for us, the fair is being, you know, international. So that's why we are here. We have a lot of collectors. We live in London, and it's a way to go to see us, you know, to see them. Sorry.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so you're here for the whole weekend, obviously, and then where do you go next?
Paris Photo in November, next November. And before, we have a lot of exhibition, and we participate to Arles, you know, les rencontres d'Arles. So we have an exhibition here with Joël Meyerowitz, an American photographer. Great. Yes, fantastic. And we have a wonderful show with our Greenberg Gallery too. And the show is in July in Arles.
Fantastic. Well, thanks very much for talking with us.
Yeah.
The pictures are great.
Thank you.
We're just going to have a little walk around and have a peek and see what else you've got behind the wall.
Okay,
great.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So that's it from Somerset House and Photo London. And I'm Doug McKinlay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos and tell us what you think. You can like, comment, or share this video. And please stop by the Adorama Learning Center for more great tips and tricks.